All right, welcome back to another segment. Welcome back, and you can see there is no much noise surrounding Chelsea as it stands now. The only thing that is happening now is preparing for the Club World Cup, which we begin. All right, guys, welcome back to another segment. Welcome back. As you can see, there's no much noise around the media that concerns Chelsea. And the only noise currently right now is the preparation for the Club World Cup. You understand? Because everybody eyes is on that tournament. Take it or leave it. Even though they are just starting it in this particular phase. Take it or leave it. People's eyes are on the tournament. They want to see how spectacular the likes of Delap will be like in this tournament, and also the likes of Andre Santos and Nico will. All right, welcome back to another segment. You can see there's no much noise around the media. The only noise that is trending right now is us preparing for the Club World Cup, which will begin on the 16th of this month, where we are going to be playing Los Angeles. People have been, especially people from this region, are like, the Club World Cup, it will soon start, but the timing, midnight games. How many people go there awake to watch these games? Well, funny enough, I will be awake. When I say I will be awake, I'll be awake full time till this tournament end. Till the tournament end, I will be awake to follow up every activities, everything that will be going on in this competition. I will be fully awake to follow up these games. You understand? So definitely we are expecting a very good and beautiful game from these young lads that we have in Chelsea. But some players are not happy that they were not called up for this Club World Cup for Chelsea. Players like Kendrick Pierce and Renato Viega. According to rumor, people saying that his camp we are not really happy that the player was expressing frustration not being involved in the Club World Cup. I understand that part. I know so all in mind we say any as he come back, Chelsea supposed to call him. May come take part for this Club World Cup. And looking at those players that are not involved in this Club World Cup, if you look at that list of players, you will see that 80% of those players will be sold. Yes. I'm being realistic here. When I look at the list of players that did not go for that Club World Cup, even the ones that they say that if they are coming back from loan, you can't join them. Shebi is only Andre Santos that joined. Yes, only Andre Santos. All the players that went on loan, it was only Andre Santos that joined this Chelsea for the Club World Cup. Else, the rest, we are all dropped. Rem Sterling, Ben Chilwell, Leslie Gochuku, Kendrick Pierce, and all the rest of them. Even Kendrick Pierce, a whole lot. We were expecting Kendrick Pierce to be part of the people that will travel for this Club World Cup. Let's see how he plays out for the young lad. But now it's looking like somebody like Kendrick Pierce, Chelsea might loan him out. I know the other time I came out here to talk about Kendrick Pierce, that Chelsea might likely loan this young man. And some people are like, have you watched him? What about Lamine Yamal? If you don't give them a chance, how will you know that he's good? This one, that. He don't they play, he don't they show. You understand? Get players the way go day like this. I will tell you, see this one, Chelsea fits no allow and go. You understand? Even the Andre Santos going for the Club World Cup, what they want to do, they want to assess him. Yes. If I'm to be realistic, Andre Santos traveling with them for the Club World Cup is for Maresca to assess him and the board to assess him if he's still going to be part of Chelsea for next season. If Andre did not give that kind of performance when given the opportunity, definitely don't be surprised if they put him up for sale, and if a good offer comes, they might end up selling the young lad from Chelsea. Don't be surprised if it happens. But left for me, I would want Santos, Club World Cup or no Club World Cup, I will want Santos to be part of this Chelsea current team that will be starting the 2025-2026 Premier League very soon. And mind you, the Premier League fixtures should be out by 18th of this month, if I'm not mistaken. So you can see. Then as for the Chelsea away kit, you can see it on my screen. Funny enough, that kit is not bad. It's a very fine away kits. The kits go well. I like the shirts. But just that and that sponsor brand we never did on top. But I like the shirt. I like the way the design is being done. I like everything about it. So it's a fantastic design. You understand? So that is it. A whole lot of them that did not travel for this Club World Cup will be sold. Then also the likes of um, Delap and Jackson will be watched during this Club World Cup. They will assess these two players to see if Chelsea will still include another striker or try to enter the market for another striker. You understand? So definitely Delap and Jackson will be assessed during the Club World Cup. If they perform very well and they do very well, do their basic as a striker, definitely don't expect Chelsea to get a striker. Already I've told you guys that with Delap coming and wearing the number 9 shirt, I don't see any other striker coming in except there is this dissatisfaction within the board that they are not okay with Jackson's performance during the Club World Cup, Delap performance. Then they might look into the transfer market for another striker. But for now, if you can see, the striker talk has even died down a little. So for now, we stick with Jackson and Delap and see what they can produce during the Club World Cup, because they are going to be assessed, because Enzo Maresca really have faith in Nicolas Jackson. He has faith in Nicolas Jackson and also believe in Liam Delap they brought. So let's see how everything plays out for them. And not only that, I don't think Chelsea, with what I'm hearing, I don't think Chelsea will revisit Mike Mignan deal. Though other sources have been saying they might end up revisiting it next summer for a free transfer, or next year January for a free transfer. But I don't know if they will revisit, but never can tell. This is Chelsea. Anything can happen. So, guys, that was the current information right now, that Renato Viega showed this satisfaction that he's not being selected for the Club World Cup, and he's not really happy about it. Definitely, player like Renato Viega is going to leave Chelsea. Because you see all this player, everybody they find first team shirts. Viega they find first team shirt for Chelsea, so that thing go they involved for the World Cup where they come up, so that Portugal fit call am. You understand? So a lot of players are fighting for first team shirts. Even the Andre Santos, if he perform, then he's not being given the opportunity to express himself more. He go they find where he go for first team shirts. You understand? But nevertheless, like I said, there's not much about Chelsea. The only thing that is trending right now is this Frankfurt owners still standing his ground on the price tag that is being placed on Hugo Ekitike. Let's see the club that will do the business of signing that player for such amounts. You understand? One thing with signing player with big money is that the pressure is always on. But another thing is that if you play your football and the glory is on, definitely people will forget about the amount. Casado, we bought Casado £115 million from Brighton. But look at Casado today. Look at his performance. Is there anybody talking about the price tag that was paid on his head? Nobody's talking about it. Nobody cares. But if you don't perform, definitely people will always refer back to the price tag that was paid on your head. That after spending so amount of money, look at the result that we are getting from you. Do you understand? So, guys, I guess that will be all for now when it comes to Chelsea. Do it to like, share, and subscribe. I remain humble boy, Peters.